Throughout the OIC, you'll be encouraged to use SkyDrive to embed your documents into your Blackboard course sites. I wanted to shoot you guys a quick video on how to go ahead and get started with that. SkyDrive is attached to Microsoft, and you can get access to SkyDrive either through Hotmail or Outlook.com. And either way, if you don't have an account, you can sign up now. Same thing. Outlook is going to be replacing Hotmail. So if you do not have access to a Hotmail or an Outlook.com account, you can go ahead and create one. It's completely free. So now I am in an Outlook.com account, and I'm going to go ahead and continue to my inbox. How I can access my SkyDrive from here is using this drop-down menu next to the Outlook icon. And here is my SkyDrive. From here, I can create folders so I can organize my content. So I'm going to go ahead and create a folder, and it's going to be called Syllabus. Once I go into the syllabus, just by clicking on it, I can then upload a document. So this is from my computer. It's on my desktop, so I can search for it just like I would any other document. You can see now that it's uploading, and once it is done uploading, it will pop it up into my folder. What's really cool about SkyDrive is if I made a mistake on the syllabus, I can go in and look at it. And let's say I want to remove this section as required. All I have to do is come to Edit Document, and I can edit it in the Word web app. This is a light version of Word. We can also do this in PowerPoint and Excel. So I can just delete this and save it, and my changes are now saved online in the cloud. If I want to embed this document someplace, all I need to do is come to the File, Share, and Embed. We will want to generate a code, and this is where we can add our width and our height. The documents that you see on the OIC are all 600 by 400. You have to change the width and the height before you copy this embed code down here. You'll see that it is an iframe code. That doesn't matter. I'm just going to go ahead and select my code and copy it, and then close. Then within course sites, I can go to whatever site that I'm in. I'm going to pretend that I'm in a biology class site. Even in course sites, we should always use Firefox. And I am going to pretend that I'm going into chapter material. And just like with everything else, I'll create an item. Before, we had to turn off the HTML text editor in order to embed iframe codes. We do not need to do that anymore because we are using HTML5 product with an HTML5 product. Therefore, the only thing we need to do to embed this code is to click on this HTML code view, paste the code that we have copied, and then update. This is where our document lives. We can also add more text to it. Okay, so just like with Box, we can add a link to that direct item. I need to come back into my SkyDrive, go to File, Share, and then Share with People. Get a link, and we have options here. If you're working in groups and a group document, you can have view and edit. You can make your document public, which means anybody can do a Google search and find it. Or you can just create a view-only link that is only shared with the people that you want it to. I'm going to go ahead and create that link. It is a large link. I can copy it as is, or I can click the shortened version. Again, I can copy that, come back into my document that I'm editing, and I'll paste this. So I can highlight this text, come to the link option, which then allows me to decide what this link is. If we want it to open within this window, if we want it to open in a new frame or a new window. Paste our link and then insert. Now here is our hyperlink. All we need to do is hit submit. Here is my institutional syllabus, and here is my hyperlink to that syllabus in case this does not show in anybody's browsers. Click on that. It takes you right to the SkyDrive. From here, they can download, they can print, and it has the same functionalities of Box without using a broken package. Additionally, in this embedded option, we have the opportunity to print to a PDF, which will then allow somebody to print your PDF, download a copy, or view in a full screen window. So that is how we can embed SkyDrive documents into Blackboard, which is the new recommended way of doing things that will avoid all of those flash headaches that people were experiencing with Box.